Don't hold back.
Cheers, mate.
Introduce yourself.
I'll try not. Anyway, I'm John, and I'm from sunny England.
Oh, bloody hell.
Now, it's quite interesting what you're talking about. I've been listening to it, and it's like, yeah, I can agree with parts of it. But what you're kind of missing is a bigger picture in place. Now, when I look at it, I can see the bigger picture unfolding.
We're not big picture people here, I'm afraid, but go ahead and give us a big picture.
Have you got space smoke?
We'll try and slot in.
Has anyone got a cigarette, by the way?
Space smoke, please. Yeah.
Now, I agree with all parts of what you're saying, but there's also another side which you're not really focusing on as much as you should. Now, when you look at all these problems in place, you're all kind of synchronistically welded together to formulate, well, problems.
Big words.
Now, when you look at a system, like when you create problems, you get reaction, and then you get, well, you design a solution. I like to thank David Icke for that one. Anyone like David Icke?
I like David Icke. You like David
Anyway,
Icke?
yeah. Now we look at financial collapse, which is very beneficial. And you look at another problem, terrorism, then you throw in more and more together, and what you're going to orchestrate is a worldwide type of panic, really. And what you would like to achieve out of that is a society or a system that you want to design and put into place, which will be, very bluntly, a fascist dictatorship, a global fascist dictatorship. Now, I used to think this was wacky. 2 years ago, I speak to all my friends about this, and they all said I was nuts. But now, it's not only fucking cool, it's not even coming, it's running at you, full frontal. In the news every day, even in America now, it's saying, alright, what we need is a new world order. Now, they are words that, if you look on the American dollar bill, you will see written in Latin, you know? And if you need more evidence, just look on, well, look on the back of the dollar bill, and it's there, full frontal, which they also in turn control. Now they control the collapse, and they control it all. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So when you're barking up, I agree with what you say, but it's the wrong tree. You need to look at the more powerful, influential people in charge, which are generally secret society-run governments and spider webs and pyramids, which you'll see all over. The symbology's everywhere, you just gotta look hard. Thank you. And good night.
Question, somebody, I've got a question.
We have ways and means of making you talk.
They are quite a few people. They come from Bavaria, and they are called the Bavarian Illuminati.
Yeah, a secret society.
Well, it is a secret, but well, it's just years of research, you know. Like, it's the best way to hide something is to put it in plain view. That's why they use symbology all the time, and everywhere you look. If you want to hide something, where do you put it? You know, you put it in everyone's face, so no one even recognizes it or thinks about it. They just go on their day-to-day life and don't even expect anything about it. And that is the problem.
You're breaking our cover.
Yeah, Illuminati, like Victoria Police Star. That's a part of Illuminati.
Well, if you look at England now, before I came here, I went on the internet and started looking at all the financial collapse and people rioting outside the banks, like thinking that the problems in it is a big problem, obviously, but they're not looking at the bigger
run the
picture.
internet.
Yeah.
I learn, I research, you know, I read books, go online.
We run the speakers forum. That's why we come here.
And there's another one. That's another scare tactic. And if you look at the dumbing down of the population, talk about milk being a poison, you want to look at the very stuff you drink every day, water with fluoride. You know, see, proven that's
Good on you, mate.
that fluoride is, where was it introduced? It was introduced in Germany in concentration camps in huge doses to dumb down the population, and that is the very same thing that's happening today. And it's the same with aspartame and Coca-Cola, various sort of products, MSG, Frankenfoods, you know, all dumbing down the population, stopping them from seeing the truth.
Yeah.
Unless you use reverse osmosis.
Like McDonald's, I'm hungry, Jack.
Yeah, thank you anyway.
Well, thank you, John.
Talking about dumbing down the population,
Both, I think.
we've now got